going to rapid fire through some undervalued wide receiver targets here for your drafts. We'll touch on running backs, tight ends, and quarterbacks throughout the week. So here we go. Up at the top, this is the biggest big name undervalued wide receiver, I believe, is Tyler Lockett, going as wide receiver 19, a top 10 wide receiver last season, more targets, more catches than DK Metcalf. You're paying a premium for DK. I like DK. I think he's great, but Lockett has a locked-in role in the slot, and he's been a red zone beast over the past couple years. Same red zone targets as DK. He's involved in this offense. Don't overlook Tyler Lockett. Davonte Smith going as wide receiver 36. I can't tell you a lot of wide receivers going in this range that could potentially lead their team in targets, and I think that Smith will. I think he's going to have more targets than Jamar Chase. I think he's going to have a better rookie season than Jamar Chase. I think Chase will have a better career, but I think for Smith on an offense where they're lacking weapons and the defense is not great, I think Smith is locked into 100-plus targets. Corey Davis, I think, could be top 10 in volume and targets. Wide receiver 47, 13 routes run, 10 targets. Zach Wilson, I love the way Wilson has talked about Corey Davis. He says, I love that he can get one-on-one separation and can win any battle. And I hope that he knows that I am going to be looking his way and that I'm confident in him winning those battles. 13 routes in preseason, 10 targets. Marvin Jones, we've talked a lot about him, but he could be the number one in this offense. A nice vet. Wide receiver 52. Russell Gage, wide receiver 54. I think undervalued. Matt Ryan, top 3 in passing attempts in each of the last 3 years. Number 1 last season. Yes, Kyle Pitts is going to be part of the offense, but Julio Jones is gone. Terrace Marshall, wide receiver 61, a fantastic preseason. He has a role in the slot. There's no tight end really to think about inside this offense. I think Marshall makes for a deep, just breakout candidate. And Jacoby Myers, wide receiver 62, could be the number 1 option in this offense. He's a target hog. He was last season. I would rather him than Nelson Aguilar. Sterling Shepard, wide receiver 64. I believe he has a role in the slot. Also a target hog. I am not in on Evan Ingram. I think as long as Shepard can stay healthy, he could fall into 60-plus grabs inside this offense. And Darius Slayton, not 100%. Mention Ingram. Kenny Golladay dealing with something. Just a cheap flyer. Tyrell Williams, again, just a number 1 on a bad team. 2019, 6 touchdowns as a member of the Raiders. Scored a touchdown in his first 5 games, then cooled off. You can go back to 2016, a 1,000-yard season, 119 targets, 69 catches, 15.3 yards per catch, and 7 TDs. He was a wide receiver 3 that season. I think he could be a decent flex option. And then I already got into Nico Collins. I got a target for you as well at the running back position. We're going to talk about him next on Mean Streets. Keep her locked.